Jen, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. It's gonna be a disaster. I love getting my hair cut, but my hair is currently a disaster. And I'm not so much nervous. I don't mind getting the haircut. I'm nervous about the conversation when I roll up to the salon, and they're like, then I have to have a conversation like, why are you doing your hair again though, man? Like, bitch, cause I'm depressed. What? Oh, I don't know. I just love looking like a hobo. No, I got anxiety. Okay. See, the thing is too, normally I'm like regular. Like I go to the salon, like I used to go to the salon like once a month, and I would do like a whole day of it, you know? Like at the full works, because I love the pampering. Obviously, guys, you know I commission tons of art. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do is to, like, support artists, get art made of my Sona and my friends, etc. I love it with all of my heart. It's one of my favorite things to do. But then sometimes I stumble across an artist, and it's like, more often than not, I swear to God, I'm just getting taken advantage of. Not money-wise, per se, like, directly, right? But more so, they'll take the commission on, I'll pay them, and then they'll, like, you know, they'll be relatively responsive, but they won't say anything until I respond and I say, hello, any updates? I mean, kindly, you know, like, hi, I'm just looking to see you as an update, and then there's a laundry list. Everybody, I'm gonna, hot take here, hot take, chat, so brace yourselves. If you're of fragile, you know, demeanor, then, like, heads up. But almost every artist that has had a delay, like, I would say, like, 80% of the artists that I commission from have had, like, they all seem to be living a fucking, like, James Bond movie. Everybody's pet has died. Everybody's, like, Nana took a tumble and is now in hospital. Like, everybody. My biggest sympathies and condolences to everybody. Health is most important, both physical and mental health. You know, family, friends, personal stuff, all comes first. But I've never, I swear to God, I've never met an artist, not never, but like the more I do this, the less often do I run into an artist that doesn't just sit on my commission until I say something. And then it's like, just like, here's what what gets me. Artists, just fucking tell me, man. Like, holy fuck, just tell me. Like, I hate that I have to be the one to DM them, and they're like, oh, yeah, no, I put commissions on the back burner because I got blah, 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 blah. I'm like, are you, like, what the heck? Like, if I never said anything, would you have never completed the art? But that being said, I am not an artist. I don't know the physical and mental toll that it takes to do that. And I can understand being overwhelmed by taking on all that work, and I respect artists immensely. I overpay. I commission a lot of art. I'm understanding and flexible. I am just a mere mortal, right, in that realm. But I am intrigued because there's a definite stereotype of artists in the furry community that would love to take on a commission and then not say shit until you hound them for it. No pun intended. If you told me, hey, I took on your commission, but it's going to be, instead of being a week, it's going to be 6 months because I got no car wreck and my hand's broken, or because I'm depressed and I'm having a hard time dealing with it. That's sufficient too. I feel like setting a deadline is setting yourself up for failure. So, like, my mentality with going into, like, commissioning art from somebody is, like, being just really patient and letting them set their own times, you know, table, like setting their own time frame, right? Because every artist is different, every queue is different, every scenario is different. Sometimes they open up chunks of slots. Sometimes they're like, oh, I all of a sudden have like 3 slots open, they'll be done this month because they're gonna be quick. Or you know, like, there's a cancellation on a commission, let me take on another one, something like that. So, like, it's, you know, the timeline can vary wildly. It's not, I don't care how long the timeline is, especially, like, the more I love the artist, if the artist is something I've been waiting for a long time to get and I understand their demand, then yes, like, I have wild amount of patience. You know, it's art. It's not like medicine that I need it in time. Like, no, it's at the end of the day, though it's a service, it's also a luxury. It's a luxury service. I'm not entitled to anything. I'm not entitled to anybody's time. And so, like, I get it. However, there is definitely a niche of furry artists that are great at saying yes to a commission and great at giving you their PayPal email and then just not doing anything until you say something. My biggest hot take here is that every time this happens, and I have multiple commissions in the works that are exactly like this, to the point where I'm noticing this pattern. They're great at saying yes, taking on the commission, they're great at taking your money, and they're great at only responding when I initiate. But sometimes I love giving benefit of the doubt because I am, this is the world I live in, so, like, I get it. It'll be a long period of time, and I won't hear a peep. And I reach out, and all of a sudden, every single artist is going through, like, the most tragic life story ever. There's always something. And it's not so much that I do not mean to invalidate their journey. If whatever life is throwing at them is valid. But why is it so hard? I'm convinced that if I don't talk to these artists, I'm convinced that if I don't say shit, they'll never talk to me again. They will take my money and never talk to me again and never give me the commission. I'm convinced. At this point, some of these commissions, months and months and months and months and months later, I'm convinced that they've just forgot I exist. It's like a waiter taking your order and then never putting it in and forgetting you existed. Am I being cringe? Am I being off base here? Am I being, like, totally unfair? There's obviously bad eggs in the community. That's my point. Is that, like, odds are most artists are timely and honest and upfront. But I swear to God, I keep encountering artists, and it seems to be the bigger the artist is, the easier they forget about my shit. I've had much better luck with smaller artists who have been so good and attentive and have great turnaround and upfront transparency. Yo, hey, wrong. I got a commission after 4 months with no updates on a YCH. I asked what was up, and they had lost my art piece in the YCH lines and forgot to tell me which was weird. Yeah, like, what the fuck is up with that? I think that a Trello is the bare minimum. I think if you're gonna open up for commissions, like multiple slots, and have some sort of like workflow, then you need that. I just need, like, why? Are people afraid of transparency? This is what I'm starting to believe. If you don't have a Trello, or if you don't do that, then you're afraid of accountability. Not every time. Obviously, not every person without a Trello is afraid of accountability. I just think that, like, as the bare minimum, be honest with me. I will respect you heavily if you're like, I'm sorry, I just overestimated what I was capable of being, like, capable of doing. I cannot take your commission. Here's your money back. Don't make me fucking sit for months, man. Not in the world. That's just not fair. I'm okay waiting months. If you're like, yeah, sure, no, I would love to take your commission, but it's gonna take months. Great, then I know. Worst case scenario, it's earlier. Like, you're like, oh, like, overshoot. Only take on what you're capable of giving. Don't put yourself in a corner where people are expecting far more than what you're capable of. And the worst part is, I hate having to decide what the message is gonna be. Like, when the time comes and it's been, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. When am I allowed to pop off? Like, when am I allowed to, like, because it's like, I'm, I want to yell so bad. I just want to yell. I just want to be like, guys, like, I just want to be like, are you going to do it or not? It seems like you're not going to do it. It seems like you're incapable of doing it. I want to tell them, it seems like you were not capable of doing it. And so you've decided that you will not do it. But you'd rather just not tell me. And yes, so guys, here's my process for this, right? Time goes by. Send a DM, hey, really excited about the piece, just looking to see if you have any updates. An excuse comes in. Life got busy, family got sick, dog died, etc. Blah blah blah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Look, personal health is important. Take your time. I'm patient. Just wanted to see, because I'm excited about it. Again, this is a luxury. They don't owe me, like, they owe me services for that I paid for. But it's not essentially my living, and therefore, like, it's like not the end of the world, right? I can't have an overreaction. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Look, take care of yourself. We're fine. More time goes by. And then, you know, and I bet you guys can guess what the next excuse always is. Give me the second excuse after that. Tell me, what do they always say the next time? The next excuse is always, oh, yeah, no, I'm just finishing up a commission right before yours. Chat! If I had a motherfucking dollar for every time an artist told me, oh, yeah, I'm just finishing up the commission right before yours. No, you're not. That has never been the case. Nope. No, I'm sorry. Here's the thing, too. I don't even have to defend myself to the artists here who've told me, like, similar things, who've come through. You know that this isn't about you. I'm talking about, like, the people that are taking advantage of me for months and months and months and months and months. And then the second excuse is always, oh, yeah, I'm just finishing up the commission right before yours.